Someone asks you a question in English. You know the answer. It's right there in your mind. But your mouth just freezes. You start translating word by word in your head, and by the time you open your mouth, the moment is gone. Sound familiar? Today that stops. I'm going to show you 7 secrets to stop translating in your head and start speaking English naturally and confidently. Hello, this is Mia. Welcome to the Fluency Club channel. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to receive new content every day. Here's the truth. You're not bad at English. You probably understand movies, songs, even books in English. But speaking? That's a different story, and I know exactly why. Your brain is stuck in translation mode. Every time you want to say something you think in your first language, translate it to English. Check if it's correct, and then maybe you say it. But by then the conversation has moved on. This is not your fault. Nobody taught you how to think in English. They taught you grammar rules, vocabulary lists, and how to pass tests. But speaking is a completely different skill. It's like learning to swim. You can read all the books about swimming, watch all the videos, but until you jump in the water, you won't really swim. Today, we're jumping in the water together. I'm going to give you 7 powerful secrets that will change the way you speak English. These aren't complicated theories. They're simple, practical techniques that you can start using right now, today. And the best part? You don't need a teacher, you don't need a conversation partner, and you definitely don't need to be perfect. So, are you ready to stop translating and start speaking? Let's do this. First, let's understand what's really happening in your brain. When you were a baby learning your first language, you didn't translate anything. You heard words, you connected them with objects and actions, and you just started speaking. It was direct. It was natural. But when you learned English, your brain created a translation system. It's like a GPS that always takes the long route. You want to say something, so your brain goes, first language. Find words, translate to English, check grammar, then speak. That's too many steps. That's why you're slow. That's why you hesitate. Imagine you're driving and your GPS keeps recalculating. Turn right. No, wait. Recalculating, turn left. Recalculating again. You'd never get anywhere fast, right? That's your brain when you translate. It's constantly recalculating, and you're stuck in traffic. But here's the good news. You can train your brain to take the direct route, that you can build new pathways that go straight from thought to English. No translation needed. And that's what these 7 secrets will do. They'll rewire your brain for English fluency. Secret number 1, the chunking method. Stop learning individual words. Start learning chunks. What's a chunk? It's a group of words that always go together. Native speakers don't think word by word. They think in chunks, in phrases, in ready-made combinations. For example, instead of learning the words to be honest, learn the whole phrase as one unit. To be honest, it's one chunk. When you need it, it comes out automatically. You don't have to think to be honest separately. Here are some powerful chunks you need to know. Repeat after me. The thing is, to be honest, I'm thinking about what I mean is, the point is, these chunks will make you sound natural and fluent immediately. Start collecting chunks. When you watch a video or read something in English, don't just look at words. Look for phrases that repeat. Write them down, practice them, make them yours. Your brain will store them as complete units, and when you speak, they'll flow out naturally without translation. Secret number 2, the 3-second rule. This is simple but powerful. When someone asks you a question in English, you have 3 seconds to start answering. Not to finish answering, just to start. Even if it's just wow or let me think, or that's a good question, you must make a sound within 3 seconds. Why 3 seconds? Because if you wait longer, 2 things happen. First, your translation brain takes over and you get stuck. Second, the other person thinks you didn't understand or you're not interested. 3 seconds keeps you in the conversation and keeps your translation brain quiet. Here's the magic part. When you force yourself to speak within 3 seconds, you don't have time to translate. You have to pull words directly from your English brain. At first, your sentences might not be perfect. You might make mistakes, and that's completely okay. Done is better than perfect. Practice this right now with simple questions. Repeat after me. How was your day? Now answer in 3 seconds. What's your favorite food? Answer in 3 seconds. Where do you live? 3 seconds. See? You can do it. Secret number 3, talk like a narrator. This is my favorite secret because it's fun and incredibly effective. I want you to narrate your life like you're the host of a documentary. Everything you do, you describe it out loud in English, in real time. For example, right now I could say, I'm sitting at my desk. I'm looking at the camera. I'm smiling because I love teaching English. I'm moving my hand to emphasize my point, see? I'm just describing what's happening. You can do this anywhere. In your kitchen, I'm opening the fridge. I'm taking out the eggs. I need to make breakfast. The pan is hot in your car. I'm driving to work. The traffic is terrible today. I need to turn left at the light. Even in the shower, the water is warm. I'm washing my hair. I feel relaxed. This technique does 3 powerful things. First, it trains your mouth to produce English sounds constantly. Second, it connects English words directly with actions. No translation. Third, it makes English a natural part of your daily life. You're not studying English, you're living in English. And here's the best part. You can make mistakes and nobody will hear you. You can practice difficult pronunciations. You can try new words. It's your private English practice session and it's completely free. Secret number 4, English bubbles. Immersion is powerful, but total immersion can be overwhelming. So instead, create English bubbles. These are specific times or days when you focus on specific English topics. Here's how it works. Monday is your work bubble. All day Monday, you think about work vocabulary. Job, meeting, deadline, project, boss, colleague. You practice phrases like, I have a meeting at 10, or can you send me that email? You watch videos about business English. Everything is about work. Tuesday is your feelings bubble. You focus on emotions. Happy, sad, excited, nervous, frustrated, proud. Practice saying, I feel happy today, or that makes me anxious, or I'm so excited about this. Watch videos about expressing feelings in English. Wednesday is your news bubble. Read simple news articles. Learn phrases like according to reports or breaking news or in other news. Talk about current events, even if you're just talking to yourself. Thursday is your hobbies bubble. Talk about what you love. Sports, cooking, music, games, whatever. Use English to describe your passion. This is fun because you already know the topic. You just need the English words. Friday is review day. Mix everything you learned during the week. Use work vocabulary, feelings, news phrases, and hobby words all together. This system works because your brain learns better when information is organized. Instead of random English everywhere, you're creating structured learning bubbles, and because each day has a theme, it's easier to remember and use the vocabulary. Secret number 5, the beautiful mistake strategy. I'm going to tell you something that might shock you. You need to make more mistakes, not fewer, more. Making mistakes is not your problem. Being afraid of mistakes is your problem. Here's what I want you to do. Every day, make 5 mistakes on purpose. Yes, on purpose. Say something you know is wrong. Mix up he and she. Forget the past tense. Use the wrong preposition. And then laugh about it. Smile, say, oops, I meant this. Why does this work? Because it breaks the fear. When you make mistakes intentionally, mistakes stop being scary. They become normal. They become part of the process. And when you're not afraid of mistakes, you speak more freely. Think about babies learning to walk. They fall down 100 times. Do they give up? No. They laugh, they get up, they try again. They fall faster to learn faster. That's what you need to do with English. Fail faster to learn faster. Record yourself speaking English and making mistakes. Listen to it. Hear your own voice making errors and continuing anyway. This is powerful. You're training your brain to separate mistakes from failure. Mistakes are just information. They tell you what to practice next. And here's a secret that native speakers won't tell you. We make mistakes too, all the time. We say, I didn't do nothing when it should be, I didn't do anything. We mix up words. We forget what we were saying. The difference is we don't stop. We keep talking. And that's what makes us fluent. Secret number 6, environmental triggers. Your environment can be your best English teacher. Create triggers that automatically remind you to think in English. A trigger is something in your environment that signals your brain, English time. Here are some powerful triggers you can set up today. Every time you drink water, think one sentence in English. Every time you open your phone, read something in English first. Every time you look in the mirror, say one positive phrase in English like, I'm getting better every day. Put sticky notes around your house with English words and phrases. On your bathroom mirror, I look great today. On your fridge, what should I eat? On your front door, have a wonderful day. Every time you see these notes, read them out loud. Set alarms on your phone with English messages. Not just times, but motivational phrases. 10 a.m. You're doing great. 2 p.m. Speak some English now. 8 p.m. Practice makes progress. These triggers work because they integrate English into your natural routine. You're not adding extra study time. You're transforming existing moments into English practice moments. It's effortless immersion. Secret number 7, your 30-second weekly recording. Every week, I want you to record yourself speaking English for 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds. Talk about your week, your feelings, your plans, anything. Don't script it. Don't prepare it. Just press record and speak. Then listen to it. Don't judge it harshly. Just notice. Notice your pronunciation, your speed, your confidence. Save that recording. Next week, do it again. 30 seconds. Same process. After 4 weeks, listen to all 4 recordings in order. You will hear your progress. You'll hear yourself getting more comfortable, more natural, more fluent. This is visible progress, and visible progress is incredibly motivating. This works because you're creating a feedback loop. You speak, you listen, you adjust, you speak again. You're becoming your own teacher, and you're building confidence because you can hear yourself improving. Okay, let's put this all together. Here's your action plan. Start today with the narrator technique. Talk about what you're doing right now. Tomorrow, choose your first English bubble theme. This week, make 5 intentional mistakes and laugh about them. Set up 3 environmental triggers in your home. And this Sunday, record your first 30-second English speech. You don't need to do everything perfectly. You just need to start. Remember, fluency is not about perfection. Fluency is about communication. It's about expressing your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas in English without that annoying translation delay. Your brain is more powerful than you think. Right now, it's capable of thinking in English. It just needs permission and practice. These 7 secrets give you both. They give you permission to make mistakes, to sound different, to be imperfect. And they give you practical ways to practice every single day. The person you'll be 1 month from now, speaking English confidently and naturally, that person is going to thank you for starting today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. So here's my challenge for you. Go to the comments right now and write 1 sentence in English. It can be anything. I'm ready to stop translating. I will practice every day. English is getting easier. Write it. Make it real. And when you see other people's comments like them, support them. We're all in this together. Remember, you don't have an English problem. You have a translation habit, and habits can be changed. Stop translating. Start speaking. Your fluent English self is waiting. Like this video if you found it helpful, and we'll see you tomorrow.